Hello everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about dictionary. Okay, dictionary is a data structure with keys for each of the member as the identifier. It's a data structure with keys for each of the member as an identifier. So the keys are the identifier for the members. In this case, values. Okay, and in the case of if you think about list and tuple, the index helps you to identify, right? But here it's a name. So because of that, we can rearrange the order of the members of the dictionary. It doesn't matter because value and keys go together. Okay, or in this case, key value pair go together. This has resemblance to JSON type data representation. You will see that later on. Okay. I also want to recall that the references are same as before. I didn't change anything here, and I want to take a way to define. There is a pairing concept going on. So there is also another function called zip, which pairs the two lists together, and creates a tuple. Okay, and also not only just tuple, but it becomes an iterable one. So you have to use yield function, next function, to call the outputs of a zip. So zip is taking two lists. In this case, tuples. We can combine them through a zip function with a corresponding item, like a zipper. Okay, left and right has to group together. So in this case, let's say I have here the berries are, the 9 berries which we worked in the earlier example. So let's take that one, and then I'm going to say that there is some kind of a relationship going on here between the names of the persons and the berries here. Okay, that is, they like. That's what it means so far. I didn't say that perhaps. Okay, so in this case, for example, Ram likes acai berry, Sam likes gooseberry, Pam likes blueberry, and so on. Okay, and so if I zip it. Now, before I go further, I want to see what are the possible functions that I can use on the object created by the zip, which is now berry lovers. Okay, the object created is berry lovers using the zip function between names and berries. So these are all the functions that we can use. There is interesting that documentation. What is zip? You can actually, because it's a zip based output. It is a zip file. It is a zip object, not a zip object. So I can use actually this berry lovers dot underscore doc underscore to understand what it is. Okay, so it's going to tell us it's a zip object. It's iterable. So that means you have to use yield to get the outputs one at a time. And here is actually they are giving an example. I don't you can go over. The purpose of this small digression on the doc is that within object there is a class called underscore doc underscore, and you can use that to understand what is what is the object and what is its quick properties. There are some quick definitions. If you want, you can use this doc function. Okay, so you can actually ask. You can use because I ran that. I think I ran that one. So the berry lovers is ready to yield next item. So it's a previous iteration. I was just checking. So you can see that the first item is paired here. Ram and acai berry is paired together. Likewise, everything is paired together as a tuple now, right? Sam and gooseberry is paired together. This is one function. The pairing happens, and the pairing is achieved by berries. Zip. And zip can actually bring together multiple lists, multiple tuples, where the corresponding items will be paired together. So I keep on getting one at a time. After a while, it's going to say stop iterating. Okay, because there is no more to give. The reserve is over. So that's the zip function. I'm going to rerun that, and instead of doing that way, I think I don't need this one. I am going to take it away. Okay, but okay, that's all right. I rerun it, and you can see that the whole thing I rerun it as again. In one cell, though it gave me the pairing together of these. The items from corresponding position or indexed items are paired together. And and I told you also that you can use the doc underscore document. So let's do that one. And when I do that, it says underscore doc underscore method. It's clear, because let me run that. I'm going to call it as a berry lovers. That's the one I created. I'm just curious to know what is it about, right? So you can use this kind of stuff in general. Okay, so here it says that, and if you want to read it better, you just use the print. It is easier to read. So it simply says that zip is an iterable. Zip is an iterable. That's what I have here. Copy and pasted it here, but zip is an iterable one, which means it yields one at a time. And here is an example. I will leave it to you to read through. That is about zip. Another interesting function that pairs them. But where I am going is that dictionary is another way of putting together the paired key value paired structure into a data form, right? In this case, with the double squiggly or double bracket. Okay, so let's do that. Before I go, before I go in further on that one, I'm going to talk to you about another helpful thing is directory of underscore built-ins underscore, which is a 3.9 Python 3.9. How many functions are built-in available, right? Built-in functions are available. We have been seeing many built-in functions. So let's take a look at that one. And when I run that one, we see 75 such possible functions are available. The last one is zip. That's what I wanted to tell you. The last one is zip. Okay. There are other things also you can use, which are specific to. There are underscore functions, and also functions that you can apply, which are underscore is across objects. Remember that we can use that, or even to define your own class object, new object, and these are all the functions that are available. Zip is the one that I was talking to you. Now let me also define that is one way of defining the pairing. The other way is the dictionary, and dictionary is dictionary is created by us, but then zip is created through a computational process. Okay, so here cars in the lot I'm defining. Brand is all brands are Ford brands. Is it electric? Number of cylinders are 4 and 6 are available. Years of manufacturing is 1964, 2021, 2022. And weight is 3.17 ton, 3,170 lbs, 2,770 lbs, 2,950 lbs. So I'm giving examples here. So it's here character. Here is a truth truth value. Here is a character mixed as a tuple. Here is also a tuple, but numeric integer. Here is a list with mixed list with floating values, and here is the list with list with strings. Okay, so I create that and I just print it here, and then I call in, and then it says, and this is the structure what defines as the dictionary. Okay, this is the first time you are seeing it. No, set is also using the set is also using that. Okay. So here, whatever I defined here, I am recalled here. Okay, so this is what is the dictionaries. Here is also pairing is going on here. So these are called keys, and these are the values. So sometimes you can have one value, two value, multiple values. Also, dictionaries in a dictionary also. Okay, so this may have another dictionary, for example, potentially. We'll see that in the end. So I want to know similar. Every time I do this directory of the cars in the lot, the object we created, that is the dictionary object, and these are the things that are available for us. Okay, so I just want to get you some attention here. These are the functions that you can use, relevant for, specifically defined for dictionaries. Clear, you can clear a dictionary, you can copy a dictionary. And then you can, from keys, you can, let's see that what it is later. And then you can get, specific, items, get items, or you can get items refers to a specific key value pair. Okay, when you give a key, it gives you that particular items, particular item as output. You can get a collection of items also. and then the members of the dictionary is called items, okay, and the keys are you can just get keys alone. You can pop a key, and then which means the last key, okay, always. Pop item means pop a key. The difference between pop and pop item is that pop will give error if it is not there. Pop item will not give error, okay, because we can define some modifications instead of error. Update is the way of replacing it, okay, or adding it, okay. Replacing is you can just do it. Update is the adding values, adding items to the dictionary, and if you want to modify, you just simply say replace that the values with a new value, okay, that's all. So let's take a look at that cars in the lot. I just asked for keys, it's just printing all the keys here, okay, and I just asked for values, it's printing all the values as a tuple. But you can see that the Ford is the it's a list, it's actually it's coming out of a list, okay. I'm just saying list, yeah, it's a list. It says it's a dictionary value, that's all. It's a list, okay. I can just check this, so let's run this now. We did this one, okay, we did that, we did this, it's okay. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, and I'm asking for a specific item, right? I'm taking item cylinders and asking it to print, and it says 4 and 6 as a tuple. Yeah, so here print cars colors, because the colors is given as a list, that's why it is coming out exactly like that, whether it is tuple or list coming from the original dictionary. So I'm now modifying, you see that the year I'm going to modify, I'm going to change it to this tuple, the year 1964. Instead of 1964, I'm going to make it as 2019 for the first car. Then if I do it, it updated it, it changed it. So you can see that way, okay. I can do that. So I can add a new dictionary item. So in this case, status of the car, whether it is sold or it is still on sale, right? That's the one I'm going to add. And when I add that, it adds it, and at the end here it adds it, and it's available. But then immediately I applied a pop item. When I do after I did the addition, I add pop item, which means it's going to take out the last one. So that's what it first it says what is that the popped item is. This is the popped item, and then I am asking, it applies to that, right, already. So when I call back the same cars in the lot issue, it is coming without the status in this case, okay. So it's just a way of showing 2-3 functions in the one cell. I said you can also call for all items here. Just if I say items here, it just prints out here in this way, okay. And if you want to know type cars in the lot items, what is it, right? You want to see, and it says there's a problem because I didn't give the name correctly. So it says it's a dictionary items, okay. It's called dictionary items. So I can also do we can do looping in a dictionary, iterative processing. So for example, here I say for key in cars in the lot dot keys, I'm going to take values or all the values I'm picking up under value, and then I'm going to say, okay, make a print here, print key, comma, quote, within quotes equal to comma value. So it's going to give me one at a time, print here, and that is what has happened here. And I also do that, in another way. So I can take key value in cars in the lot dot items, okay. And with I put that in that here from this list basically I'm taking, and then it is picking up the keys as the first element, second element as the value, and then I can do the same print in this way also, okay. So either way I get the same answers. So it's just to tell you that I can work with the key as an index to do a for loop, or key and value pair as an index in a for loop, okay, for iterative processing. Finally, I want to bring in here my family nested dictionary as a dictionary in a dictionary. So here is a dictionary inside. You can see this one, the book the child likes, with its title and the author. I have 3 children in this case. Child 1, his name is so it's a dictionary is my family nest, and I call it as a nested dictionary because it has a dictionary inside. The values are actually turns out to be a dictionary, okay. So That's why I'm bringing this as an example, as a nested dictionary. So for first child, name is Ram, and year of birth is 1986. Gender is male. Book likes is title is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and author is J.K. Rowling. Okay, and child 2 is Sam, 1992, year of birth, male. And then again, this is a dictionary, additional dictionary, right? Dictionary in a dictionary. And third one is Tammy, and year of birth is 1995. Gender is female, and the book liked is The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Author is J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, so these are some of the things I wanted to talk to you. And finally, I want to end this with understanding that actually JSON data representation is exactly like dictionary. So here is I import JSON and then print JSON dumps of the cards in the lot. When I do the JSON dumps, it comes out to be exactly like dictionary, and JSON and representation is a dictionary form, in essentially. It's good to know that point also. Thank you very much, everybody. That's all I have right now today. Please do subscribe to my GitHub page and also the YouTube. Okay, I look forward to seeing you there too. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.